I guess the belief or the words that keep going on in my head for most things, business, etc., is that things will work for other people, but they won't work for me. So I'll do the same steps. I'll go through the same process, whether it's work or diets or this plan or that plan, whatever. Mm-hmm. It will work for everyone else, but then it just doesn't work for me.
Okay. What do you get out of that?
I'm sorry?
What do you get out of that?
Nothing positive, I don't think. I mean, you just...
Yeah. That's not coming up as true.
Really? So I'm getting something positive out of that?
So here's the thing. You don't have anything recurring. You don't have a story like that playing over and over again unless you're getting something out of it at some level.
What the heck would... how could not succeeding at something give me something?
Oh my God. Listen to all the YouTube videos. You'll hear hundreds of reasons why not succeeding gets you something.
Jeez. Well, I mean, I don't look for sympathy. I don't look for, I don't know what I could be looking for.
So because things don't work for you, but they work for other people, does that make your life more challenging? Do you have to work harder to get to the same places that other people do because things don't work out?
I tend to give up at a certain point.
Okay.
I figure I've reached that spot and I give up.
Okay. What would happen if you got to that level of success?
What would happen?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I don't have a clear picture of what would happen. It would, I mean, obviously life would be better. I can envision sort of the daily life, not doing one job and doing the other, sort of switching it around. So, I mean, there would be positives to succeeding.
So give me an idea of what a day in that new life, what's that wonderful life look like?
The wonderful life?
Yeah.
The wonderful life would be my business is going good. I don't have to be typing and proofing. That's my sort of job thing. Mm-hmm. Lots of traveling, lots of speaking with people, meeting with people, spending time with the dog, just not being with my typing work, my proofing work. I'm stuck at the keyboard all the time. So, and I want to get away from that.
So speaking with people, what are you speaking with people about?
About the business that I'm in. So just educating people, helping them, giving information, directing them, guiding them, a degree of being a leader as well to people in my team, but you know, more helping people and educating, I guess, might be the main thing.
Okay, because you've got some resistance in that. Do you like educating people and guiding them?
I guess I like educating. I don't like sometimes the resistance you face when you're trying to get the message across, and I guess maybe it seems, you know, you're hitting your head against a wall or something. So
okay, so here's the thing. What you've just told me is I want to get out of this job where I'm just typing away to go enjoy a job where I get to hit my head against the wall. And I can't figure out why I can't make that transition.
Okay.
I want it spelled out like that. Are you getting an idea why you can't make that transition?
I think I'm making it harder than it is actually.
Absolutely are.
Creating a block there. Yeah.
And that's why you're not succeeding. So and this is again why I asked, do you enjoy doing it? Like,
do I enjoy doing
this particular job where you have to educate these people? What is it, because you think you'll make money out of it, or is it because you actually want to do this and you enjoy educating people?
Well, there's obviously an element of money, but I enjoy the educating and the helping and the stories I get from people when they do have positive results. Like That's amazing. I've got rescues down in the States that have positive results. And I mean, that's really exciting stuff to me. Like that that gets you. Like that's what I look for. I look for those positive stories because that's the fun.
So here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Consciously, you look for those positive stories.
Mm-hmm.
Negatively, you're afraid of those horrible stories where you're hitting your head against the wall. Right? So that's what's going on the subconscious level. So are you willing to step out of the story that educating people is like hitting your head against the wall?
Yes. Yeah. Now that I'm aware I'm in that, step out of it. Yes.
Are you willing to step out of the story that people are always resistant to being educated?
Yeah.
That's a no.
Yeah. I guess the challenge is maybe I guess that's my interpretation of how they're reacting.
Yep.
Is with resistance. Yeah.
And this is the thing. When you're creating your stories, you're going to bring in all the supporting characters to justify that story.
Mm-hmm.
So if you believe that people don't want to be educated, you will only come in contact with and approach people that don't want to be educated. So when you try to educate them, they're like, I don't want to hear this. Why are you trying? Ugh. And then you're hitting your head against the wall. But then deep down, you're like, oh, I get to be right again. See, it happened again. I'm absolutely right. Look at me. I'm so smart.
Yeah. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Right. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of.
Yeah.
So I'd be attracting people by thinking that it's difficult. I'd be attracting people who are resistant. Is that what you
attract people that are resistant? So when you step out of that story, then you may still attract people that are resistant, but you also attract people that are not resistant. So there's just no resistance anymore. You can attract either. When you're in the story, you only tend to attract the ones that match the story.
No resistance. I like that. Okay. No resistance.
No resistance. Okay, so are you willing to step out of the story that people don't? Wow, there's some interesting pushback on that one. Are you willing to step out of the story that people don't want to be educated?
I believe I'm willing. I think I'm willing.
Okay, I think and I believe are not yes.
Are not the answer. It's like I am willing. Why wouldn't I be willing? I should be willing.
I should be willing is still telling yourself I'm not really willing. I just should be willing. Are you willing to step out of the story that people don't want to be educated?
Yes, yes. That will get me going. Yeah.
Cool. So a lot of people on video. Anyone on this call like to be educated? Okay, see, there's a lot of hands going up. Okay.
Okay.
We wouldn't be here maybe if we didn't.
Well, that's true. That's true. Like mines. Yeah.
Well.
So, but here's the other thing, is what can cause resistance when you're trying to educate people is that you feel they need to be educated. When you're coming from an energy of you need to be educated, they're going to put up resistance automatically.
Need. Okay.
So are you willing to destroy the belief that people need to be educated?
Need to be educated. Yes. Yeah. Need to be. I have to look at it differently. I have to look at it differently.
Mm-hmm. Because this is what some people do, is they've got a great product or they've got lots of information, and then they just go around trying to educate everyone because they think, I've got to share this information. I've got to teach the world. And people that don't want to hear it are just like, get the hell away from me. I don't want to hear you. Right? But when you're in a space of, I've got this great information and I'm willing to share it with whoever wants to hear it, then there's no resistant energy. That's all light. And then you start attracting those people and they're like, oh my God, yeah, I totally want to hear this. Give me that information. I want to join up. I want to be part of your team. Let's do this.
Okay. So to be more, I'm attracting whoever wants to hear what I have to say, basically. Yeah. Okay. I can do that.
All right, cool. So resistance is a big thing, right? And there's actually a workshop this weekend that I'm doing, a 3-day workshop for the long weekend, where we're going to go through how the whole universe works, how resistance works, how the stories you're stuck in, what genre you're living in your life, a whole bunch of things, and it's going to be a big transformational weekend. And it's going to be interesting when you'll see dynamically how stories work and how resistance works in your life, just from what beliefs are coming up. Last night at a workshop we did, it was just amazing. There was one girl there, and I gave her this option of, if you could get $30 million, but you'd have to give, no, it was 60 million, it was the Lotto Max. If you could get the $60 million, win the Lotto Max, but 30 million had to go to your exes who she hates, would you take that 60 million? And she said no. Right? Talk about resistance. She refused $30 million just because she didn't want other people to get $30 million. Right? And we create all sorts of different resistances in our life because we don't want to just have something happen. We don't want to receive a situation or have a success unless conditions are met. And whenever you're throwing conditions on things, you're creating resistance.
Okay.
Okay. How are you feeling?
Feeling better. I'm breathing better. I was a little. My nerves were going a bit beforehand.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Shiraz. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please remember to like and subscribe to our channel. And you can check out upcoming events at www.energeticmagic.com. And remember, be well, be aware, and be magical.